Hey guys, today I'll be doing what if Deku had haki? Now I know I made a what if Deku was Katakuri, but I wasn't really doing well on that one, so yeah. Basically he's gonna be like doctors will be confused about his quirk because they know he'll have one, but they just don't know. So they're like, he might be the first person who should be diagnosed with the quirk, but has no quirk. And then, Inko got sad. But this just increased, Deku's will. And then I'm gonna say, he started using conkers. Like, he started screaming, I'm gonna be the first #1 hero. And then, yeah, he said he's gonna be the first #1 hero that's quirkless. And then he's gonna use conkers. And it's gonna knock out Inko and some other doctors. And the doctor. And they're gonna wake up it's gonna take a while, but still they wake up and they're like, so that's your quirk. And then they're gonna take Deku in, and they're gonna start testing his reflexes, and they're gonna notice that he's gonna be able to start. He was dodging their things pretty easy, and they're like, "How are you doing this?" And I was like, "I don't know. I feel like your guys' punches are just moving slow." And they were like, "Oh, it must be part of his quirk." And then when they were testing his punching abilities, he punched it, and I'm gonna say the clear version of armament, started working, and he punched it pretty far. And then Conquerors, they already know what it is, and they don't know what to call it, so Deku's just gonna call it haki. And he's gonna say, since I have 3 different abilities, I'm gonna have observation, armament, and Conquerors. So when he goes to school, he's not gonna really talk to anyone. Alright, so I'm gonna read something that describes haki. It says haki is a mysterious power that allows the user to utilize their own spiritual energy for various purposes. It could be used to sense people's spiritual energy and predict their actions, give them a protective coating of spiritual energy, and for a certain group of chosen ones, overpower the willpower of others. All living things in the world are capable of learning haki. However, most people do not notice it or fail to awaken it. So I'm gonna say Deku's not gonna have that much friends, but lots of people are gonna like him, and actually he's gonna have a certain amount of friends. Okay, so basically, when it comes to the 10 months of training, Deku is gonna learn to see in the future, learn the second type of, he's gonna, have the second type of observation so he can see into the future. The third type, he can use his spiritual energy to have that metallic coating. And the third version, of course, he's gonna have Conquerors. So yeah, he can basically knock anyone out except All Might, but All Might would start to get dizzy and stuff. So yeah. So when it comes down to it, for the for the test of the UA, for getting into UA, he's not gonna trip, by the way. He's just gonna walk in, sit down, and he's gonna be he like trained on his mind. He's pretty smart. So basically he's gonna ace it for the practical, or physical. I'm gonna say he is pretty fast, like fast as Rayleigh. So he is just gonna be like boosting around, punching robots with one hit and then they're down. And by the way, he's not gonna be getting one for all. So yeah. That's basically it. He gets more than All Might did. So that says something. And I'm gonna say he gave one for all to Mirio, so I don't have to say anything about Bakugo getting it and stuff. So yeah. And so of course he gets in. And everyone just stares at him when he walks into UA. Because he was the one who passed All Might's record. I'm pretty sure that would have been told. And then Bakugo is just gonna walk up to him and, put his hand on his shoulder and start, burning it or doing something with his explosions. And then he's just gonna see that Deku's just staying there, and he's like, is that supposed to hurt? And then he just walks away. His clothes a little burnt. But, I'm gonna say he dresses up like, let me see. I'm gonna say he looks like post-time skip, Zoro. So yeah, he has a cut across his eye, so he only has one eye open. And he also has, like, the scar of Luffy, so he has, like, 2 scars on the same eye. And he has that giant, like, hold on. Should I give him Luffy scar? Hold on. Alright, scratch everything I said. He looks like the prison version of Luffy and Wano. So yeah, he has the scar on his, like, left eye, I think. And the one on his chest, and he's as buff as him. So yeah. And, I'm gonna say he has it, like, shown. So yeah. And, just because he has a straw hat, he's gonna look like Luffy with the straw hat, So yeah. So he just sits down in his seat and goes to sleep. And he has, like, something, like a straw in his mouth. Just like Wano version of Luffy. So yeah, basically it. And then, so when Aizawa wakes up, I'm gonna say Luffy knew because he always has his observation on, and he used haki that allows him to see into the future. Oh, wait, I'm gonna see what that's actually called. Well, I couldn't find out the name, so yeah. um, um, so he's just gonna fall asleep, and he'll wake back up, and he'll look at Aizawa, and Aizawa will just be like, you're tired, I'm tired. Let's just, get this over with. So for the ball throw, Bakugo automatically assumed that he would get first. Oh yeah, and by the way, I don't know, so randomly the recording might, go out. So don't think I just, am terrible at leaving off on things. Well, I'm probably am, but yeah. So when he throws the ball, I'm gonna say he gets Alright, he throws it 1,000 meters. And he gets first place in the running. He gets first place in everything besides the ball throw because Uraraka got infinity. Yeah, he got one infinity. She. So it wasn't a surprise to most people. And before everyone leaves, Aizawa says, tomorrow we're gonna be doing heroes versus villains, so be prepared. Okay? So the next day, All Might does, I'm running through the door like a normal person, and everyone's surprised it was All Might except, Deku. Honestly, should I just call him Luffy? 'Cause, that name seems so fitting. If I made him look like Luffy exactly, shouldn't I make his name Luffy? So yeah, his name's Luffy. Okay, my bad, I'm playing this one game, and I needed to find a good spot. So, yeah. All Might comes in through the door, says he's running through the door like a normal person, and basically, he has his Wana, or I think it says it's called Wana, thing, the thing he has it in prison, basically, his, just look up a picture, hold on, yeah, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is look up Luffy in prison Wano, and should have images of him. Yeah, it does. So, he dresses like that. Everyone's like, put a shirt on, and he's like, no. And they're like, and then I would assume that, Kirishima would be like, dude, how do you get those scars? They're so manly, like that. And he would just be like, Don't ask. Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Okay.